what I'm going to do, this is going to be a little follow-up to the Garry Dean's Infinite Force Field QP-On 2.0 and the Mr. Fix 9H ceramic, cheap ceramic coating. All of them have been applied. It's been probably a week or more now. Yeah, and so they've had plenty of time to cure. Really the only one that I think would have needed more than 24 hours to cure would have been the ceramic coating. It has rained since then. You know, I can't do anything about that. So, but I think it went at least a solid 2 or 3 days, maybe 3 days before it got wet. So definitely should have been, you know, good for the most part. But it has not been washed at all since applying those. And so what I'm wanting to do now is just show water behavior on all 3 of the panels. Well, I'll spray it on the back here where I have nothing applied, so you can see that as well, that there is, you know, some, you know, protection applied. But let's start here with, this is QP-On 2.0. So we do have some protection. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray, I'm going to kind of flood it, and let's see how it sheets. Okay, so it is sheeting, and you know, not rapidly, but it is sheeting. The QP-On 2.0, I'm not really sure if I've got somehow gotten a bad batch of it, or not really sure. I know, you know, when I applied this, I didn't come back and do the damp cloth to create that second chemical reaction, which, if you know, I'm pretty sure that's to create a stronger bond. I don't know if that would make it more hydrophobic, but from what I watched on Brian's videos, you know, it seemed like, you know, when he did the water behavior, that it was, or that when he showed water behavior, that it was, you know, more aggressive than this. So not sure what's going on here, so I'm going to do some testing with that. Then let's move on over here to the Mr. Fix 9H. So clearly we've got protection on here. It's beading. Let's see what the sheeting looks like. So if you can see that is sheeting quite a bit more aggressive than the QP-On 2.0. Let's do it again. Just watch how fast that water starts to, you know, run off there, and then it does leave beading behind. But you know, just something to take note of. And then let's go down here to the panel right here where we have the Garry Dean Infinite Force Field. Spray something on there, so we have beading. You know, they all look fairly similar as far as, you know, just that goes. It's the sheeting, let's do that I can see the difference in them. And so to me it looks like the Garry Dean is sheeting off faster than the QP-On, but not as fast as the Mr. Fix 9H. Let's go back to this real quick. That just seems to be sheeting off faster than the Garry Dean right here. But the Garry Dean is, you know, it is sheeting off. And I mean, granted, like I said, all these are fresh. Really, it's, you know, the QP-On is, like I said, I'm kind of thrown off by it, so I'm not sure if it's a problem with me applying it, or like I said, if maybe I got a bad batch, because I did order it off of Amazon. So I've got my theory there that it could be old product, or, you know, something like that, or maybe it got too hot in a warehouse somewhere, you know. So I'm debating on getting my hands on some QP-On product that I know is fresh. And then just I'll show you right here, this back here is where nothing is applied. And so if you look for the sheeting on this, well, right here, look up here. It's not near as aggressive as, you know, the Garry Dean Infinite Force Field or the Mr. Fix 9H, or even the, like I said, even the QP On is more aggressive, you know, sheeting than that. That, you know, it pretty well stays flat. So let's look at them again. We'll do this. See how it's, you know, stays flat for a minute. And we'll do the Garry Dean Infinite Force Field. It immediately starts to sheet the water off. Then the Mr. Fix 9H. Again, I think that this is the most aggressive out of all of them. You know, y'all let me know down in the comments, what do y'all think? Out of all three of them, you know, just basically going off of water behavior right now is the only thing we're doing. What do y'all think is the most aggressive in the water behavior department? Like I said, I think it comes down between the Mr. Fix. I think the Mr. Fix wins it. And then I think the Garry Dean Infinite Force Field is right behind that. Not far behind it. And then I think last is the QP On, but it, you know, it's not bad though. You can definitely see in that little, you know, 50-50 right there that the Mr. Fix 9H is just going away a little bit faster. But nonetheless, you know, we have protection on all three of them, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to play around with what can they take. I think I'm going to do a wash with like the Purple Power vehicle and boat wash, whatever it's called, you know, that I sometimes use to strip off old waxes or sealants. And so just do a, you know, wash with that. And I might actually, you know, make that like somewhat the regular, and kind of the theory with that is that it would be like kind of similar to someone taking it through an automatic car wash, a touchless car wash. The chemicals that they're going to use in there are probably very similar to that. So if someone was to, you know, have use one of these and then they ran it through an automatic car wash, how many times, now granted, I'm not going to just take the foam can and spray it and then rinse it. I am actually going to rub, but I'm not going to put any hard pressure. I'm not going to try to rub it off. I'm just going to wash it very lightly, maintenance wash, but it will be with a an alkaline soap. You know, it's not pH neutral. So I do want to see how they hold up, and I think that just guessing, I think that we'll see one stand out. You know, right now, you know, they're fairly close on water behavior. Like I said, I think it's the Mr. Fix wins it, then the Infinite Force Field, then the QP On. But I think when we get into the durability, that there will be one stand out. But that's just me guessing. I haven't done this same test before, so I'm interested to see what happens, just the same as y'all are. So like I said, leave down in the comments what y'all think won on that. Let me know if there's something, you know, that y'all would want to see some kind of test be done on it. You know, I'm open to hear suggestions on that. I'm just kind of, like I said, I want to see the durability play out on these. That's kind of what I'm wanting to test now. But I'm open to suggestions, and also for future videos on different products, you know, or whatever. So other than that, guys, till next time, y'all either be good or be good at it.